Here's the story that is causing a lot of problems today in Nigeria. And it all started because of this woman, this man, and now everyone is involved. Lawyers, human rights activists, the whole country. Everyone is upset, especially at this man. So here's what happened. This woman sent her child to school. The child returned home with a book. She, as a parent, she wanted to see what her child is reading. She opened the book. Here's the first thing she saw in the book. She panicked. Oh my God, what the hell are they teaching my kid in school? Why are children reading this book? This is not even supposed to be in the school. Of course, as expected, the school ignored her, dismissed her consent. And then she said that some of her relatives are being invited to the police station for questioning. It's not like she said anything wrong just because she had questions about this graphic book. I call it a graphic anthology. I call it a horror movie. You must be terrified when you read that stuff. And then I imagine a child reading that. That could cause nightmare. The man reported her to the police. She's defaming his work, that the book is fine, that nobody has issues with it. She's the only one complaining. And then the Nigerian police, in their usual nature, started harassing the lady and her family. The lady ran to social media and started crying out. So the news started trending. I saw it a few days ago. I was upset. I was like, what? As a mom with children, I can't imagine my kids reading stuff. And I always like to go over what my kids read. So I really applaud that woman for keeping an eye on what her child is reading in school. This is important as a parent. Always make sure you know what your kids are reading, what they're writing, what the assignment is. Go over it with them. Make sure that they understand it. And of course, know exactly what the teacher is asking of that child. Someone found the man, Ayengbe, something JB Ayengbe, usually use this name as a, he turns out to be the publisher and he's also the writer. So someone found him and started interviewing him. You can see him sitting in this picture, very strong-faced, very angry looking, defensive in such a way that he doesn't feel like he owes the public an explanation or that he needs to answer to anybody for putting out this kind of book to the public. In his defense, he said that the woman should have contacted him, that his phone number and emails and everything was in the book, that he could have just contacted him and complained about the book, but instead she took it to social media. Since he is not on social media, he doesn't care about social media, he has no idea about what happens on social media, he's not going to come on social media to talk about the book. So now he decided to file a police report, and so that the woman can go to police station and explain. This is a very big problem. I also want to know what exactly the Nigerian police interest is in this. Does it mean that if anybody could just file a police report and the police would just swing in and start making arrests, making careless arrests? What exactly is their business in this civil matter? It's not like the man has been accused of anything. All we're saying is come out and explain why you wrote this kind of book. Any right-thinking writer would say, you know what, if the public has concerns about this book, I think it's time to pull it off the shelves. I think it's time to review it one more time. Maybe there's something that we can do to improve it, right? But Nigerian police is not concerned about that. They're not concerned that this kind of material is presented in school for children to read, but instead they're arresting and harassing people. Right now, it's trending on social media. A lot of people are involved. There are lots of questions with little to no answer. The Ministry of Education has come out to say that they're not even aware of the book. So this man might be breaking so many laws, but we're yet to know exactly what the Nigerian police is planning to do about it.